got that cheer. Every friend all year, with a spark and endless laughs, always bringing near. Every soul to soul, sailing wide, oceans calling true. Travel far to score, travel far, discover more, seas that sparkle blue. Cruising waves, the breeze in hair, trail without a map. Mom and family side by side, take another lap. Oh, my land, take us home where the wild winds blow. From Canada to distant shores, with love we'll always go. Oh, my land, light the night, guide us with your flame. With your spirit, we are free, never be the same.
Hello, everyone. How is everybody doing tonight? Busy day. Did laundry, took care of my aunt, did some errands, and then got back here with plenty of time to get started. But it's okay. My son cooked tonight, so I didn't have to do that. Let's see what we got in here. We got Cardinal Cruise Addicts. I was already chatting with Liz earlier. Sorry if my time change is throwing anybody off, but it's going to work better for now until I see what's going on with my aunt. We got Danny in here. Everybody's chatting between themselves. What's up, Liz? Waiting for pizza delivery. Somebody else I was just chatting with had pizza tonight, too. Chatting between Danny and Liz. Doing good, having amazing news from work. Liz knows. Oh, keeping secrets, Danny? Got Employee of the Month. Well, congratulations. That's awesome. Well, I got one person in the basement. The other one disappeared. And Roxanne saying, way to go, Danny. Well, I'll bring her up if she can say it in person.
Hey, Danny. Hey, Michael. You did great. You did a good job. And you deserve it.
Yeah. If you do half the job that you do moderating at work, you're doing amazing.
Don't know what she does, but if it's just standing at the door and saying, welcome in, that's amazing.
I believe she does bagging at a grocery store. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh. Big brother said, holy crap. Bagging groceries, yeah. I thought so. Oh. We got Chris in here too. Welcome in, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Chris and Liz are waiting on a pizza delivery. Hopefully their pizza's better than yours was.
It wasn't too bad. It's just that the lady didn't bring it to the door. She brought it to the other door that I don't ever open. That's where all my packages get delivered because it's the easiest door for them, I guess, to get to. I don't know.
You have to put a sign on there. Go to other door.
Yeah, I may have to I may put something there and say door where the car is.
Make deliveries to other door.
Yeah, my little badge things that I got to take with me this weekend. They had been out in front of that other door for 2 days. I didn't know it because I don't ever go look around on the front porch. That's a good thing I looked because we had that thunderstorm and the winds came. They could have blown off anywhere. They don't weigh that much.
Well, the rain we got last night was nuts here. I know people, for my aunt, they're bringing something over or they're coming like her, people to help get her up in the morning and stuff. That she's going to keep saying, well, make sure you come into the side door Oh, the side door. Yes, the side door. And this is where the key is hidden, so you can unlock and get in. And there's a dog. Oh, they didn't tell me there was a dog. Who's sending out the notifications to these people they're scheduling? Anyways, and they haven't got a set schedule yet. They got ones that are going to come as early as 7 or as late as 9, or and same with putting her to bed. One came not last night before at 5. Like, she doesn't want to go to bed that early. It's like 6, closer to 7 she's okay with, but 5? Oh well. I know there's been a couple she's canceled because they're just weren't the right times, and she doesn't like the idea of having this one. It's just, I do. Her daughter and I said, give it a chance. And she said, well, you still do my shower. That's fine. We can tell the, on certain days, okay, just put her dressing gown on and I'll be in within the hour after they're gone to shower her and get her ready for the day. But it's been nice spending time. I haven't done that for a while, so it's been nice. And doing what we had doing the personal support worker, the personal shopper, and then when she has to go somewhere, I'm driving Miss Daisy. Feel like the cab driver. Where to now, ma'am?
Yeah, I like driving Miss Daisy's. They help you out a lot.
I've taken her to, like, she's supposedly supposed to be retired now, and but she's going in a couple of days a week to train the boss to do her job. Well, they got a person doing the bookwork part of it, but there's the other parts of it that she's was doing as administrator. That, they need to know how to do X, Y, Z, but it's whatever. I just looked in that office the other day when I was there, and it's like, I don't know what they're going to do, because pretty much anybody here is going to age out in the next 5 years or so. Because I know one of the people that works in there, we were in a split grade 1-2 class, so he's a year younger than me, so he's already over 60. So I'd say, well, probably within 5 years he'll be retired, and unless they got somebody taking over, they're gonna figure out something to do there. Anywho, we got a couple people chatting. We got Roxy on panel. Hopefully my other friend that was here will be back shortly. Tonight we are doing, say speak of the devil, but she's not a devil. Speak of the angel. She's back. That's okay. Go ahead and stuff your faces. I was stuffing mine beforehand and I still didn't finish, but I will finish it after. Pizza would have been good, though. You got a message there, Liz? Are you ready? 2 thumbs up? All right.
I'm always ready.
You're always ready. Oh, there's been other times I want to bring you up here. You're like, no. Danny saying, toss me a piece, Chris and Liz.
Cheers.
Cheers. I've already finished one.
It's my 3rd one today. I was good today. I drank a lot.
Well, that's my second of that one today. Then I've moved on to this.
Wait, Danny! Yes!
I don't think maybe my son put a little bit too much soy sauce in that because
What were you eating?
Trevor created. One day he did like an orange chicken sauce, but we didn't have any chicken, so we put it with ground beef.
Nice.
He did that again with some veggies and that, but it's not quite as sweet as the last one was. I'm gonna put it over rice, but I can't be choosy. I didn't have to cook tonight.
Exactly.
I cooked Monday night and Tuesday night. I didn't cook last night. Monday night was beef stroganoff. Tuesday was chili. Trevor finished off the chili at lunchtime today. Yeah, the last little bit. And then I took some small containers of chili over to my aunt's because she likes chili. Just not too spicy. And I took hers out before I added more spice in.
I have a question for Liz. Liz, you know that ornament that Chris put on his car? The guy who prints out those 3D ducks, can he print those out and we can all put it on our car? I'm just asking for a friend. Because I could be like the carnival. Oops, neon.
Neon carnival. The funny thing is, this week, in the last week, I've probably seen 3 or 4 venues.
I know. They're just getting
White
so
one,
popular.
a blue one, the same color as my aunt's car, and a black one today.
Black is the very popular one because it's kind of like the in-between.
I just kind of looked at a venue.
V in her venue.
And I looking at it going, oh yeah, that's the right one. Is that the right one? Hey,
Hey,
Georgiana.
Georgiana.
Hi, Georgia.
So today is, what was it? Oh, the places you'll go. And I done a little slideshow and guess where the places are.
Ooh.
So it's from the picture.
Oh, God, I'm not good at that.
Oh, I think you'll recognize a few of the places. But I think I might have to use my phone for the chat because if I bring it up full screen, I won't be able to see the chat.
That's what I'm trying to pull up right now.
Yeah, I should have 56%. I should be okay.
Should be okay. Well, let me
Yeah.
move you. There you
So
go.
bring up. Give me a second to bring up my. No, I don't want to. No, not now. Okay, where am I? Hello. Okay.
Thanks to all of you who stopped by on Monday.
Hello. Turn the volume off. And we want all the message, not just.
Steve opened another bottle. Are you ready? Pickle ketchup.
Oh, I guess. No, I guess. So I was snacking on earlier. Me.
Oh.
I got a problem. It's only this much left.
My friend, I saw a video on how to turn those into beaver nuggets. I'm like, I said to Steve, you have to forbid me from buying these because I'm just going to make beaver nuggets all the time now.
I got it for $3 at Shoppers.
Daddy, Steve is sleeping right now.
Don't start that, or we'll all be sleeping.
Steve is
Okay.
sleeping.
Now I'm going to bring this up. You guys can say it too because I won't be able to see private chat. So
Well,
Okay.
I'll type it in the chat with the
Uh-oh.
people in the chat.
wait a minute.
My hands are so dry.
Sorry, I gotta check my messenger for a minute. My aunt's messaging me.
We'll give everybody, a few seconds ahead, and then
We
we'll
got to give
say,
them 30 seconds at least.
yeah.
We'll make sure there's 3 or 4 answers, and then we'll say. How about
Oh,
that?
nice. She had a good lady today.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, this lady was just there, very nice, little bit older. I have her again Saturday and Sunday morning. Very nice, chatted like I like her. Okay, that's good.
If they like her as the first step,
Yeah. Okay, back to StreamYard. Okay. Now I'm gonna go present.
My aunt was one of those nurses, those VON nurses or whatever.
Oops, gonna clear that there so it doesn't make any noise. Share screen.
Scream. I can't scream.
I need that one. Okay, bring it up.
Where is it?
Present.
I don't
Present.
know. You tell me where it is.
Okay. There we go. Oh, that's good. Now, on my screen here, I can see us. I just can't see it on here. So,
Okay, can you change your settings that were all underneath it? Can you do that?
it'll bring it down small. I can. It's okay. I can see.
Okay.
I can see you guys on my phone, and I have you muted up on my TV too, so I can see
I'm on
everybody.
the TV. Hi, TV Land.
Yeah, I got a Roku box for my TV up here, so I don't have to move my computer at night. So where is it? So I will show one slide, and everybody can guess, and then me and Roxy can guess too, out loud, because I can't see the private chat. And then the next
Roxy and
slide,
I can see the chat, so you're good.
and then the next slide will tell you where it is. Now you can tell me what the if it's a landmark or something, you can tell me what it is.
Hi, Paul.
But if you can tell me where it's located too. Hey, Paul.
Extra points.
Extra points. I'm not keeping track of points. That's Liz's job, and that's tomorrow night for her.
Yeah, she needs a break sometimes from points, you know.
So where is it?
That looks like I know what that is.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, all I know, it's in the USA.
I know what it is because of the color. Unless I'm mistaken.
I'm gonna say, I know I'm probably gonna be wrong, but I'm just gonna say this.
I'm just going to say it out loud when it's.
Georgianne says Utah. I say Zion, USA.
We got Zion, New Mexico, Utah, USA, Zion.
New Mexico question mark.
You guys are all way off.
I know what it is.
Okay, go Roxy.
It's a Red Rock Canyon.
Ooh, that would make sense. Red Rock, yeah. And where is it?
Arizona.
Arizona.
I hate to disappoint you folks. You're in totally the wrong country.
Is that in Alberta?
Nope.
Mexico.
Peru.
Nope.
Jeez, Google people, come on. Liz goes, I don't know.
Australia.
Pardon me, Roxanne?
Is it Australia?
Wow. I swear that looks like a rock that's in USA. Again, we were part of All Together before. So.
Erin Rock, Australia.
I'm
Okay.
going to try to.
It was referred to as Ayers Rock. The Aborigine word is Uluru.
Mm.
Okay.
That's where Angel and Chris went on their travel channel.
Next one.
They're kayaking in the water.
There's a video on my channel with that.
You notice something between the three pictures?
Mm-hmm.
There's water, no water. So it's a place where the tide comes in. And if you get caught in it, you're stuck. You have to paddle out.
Liz said earlier was Africa. I was like, nice. I like that.
Where's Sean when you need him?
She says New Zealand.
Looks like the place that I saw somebody go to, but I can't think of the name of it.
I'll give them a clue.
It was in the U.S.
Oh, Chris is getting close, but not quite close.
They got the right words.
What's another 3-letter word, but not V, but as enticing as V? No, just kidding.
Bay of, I don't know. Excuse me.
Chris is close. Bay of Fundy. I'll tell you.
Highest tides.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When you go down, they tell you.
Bay of
If you're at this point and you're not gone, that is where you save yourself. And you're going to have to wait a certain amount of time.
There's a couple pictures because my parents went when my oldest was 2. My parents and another lady went. They did New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and PEI. I had only done New Brunswick and PEI, but I didn't get to Bay of Fundy. I did a few other places. But they were lucky to be there at low tide.
That was the first time I put my feet in the Atlantic. I was there.
Mine, well, technically it wasn't the Atlantic when I put my feet in because it would have been.
Well, the bay, but
What is that bay? I don't know. I can't see from.
well, it comes from Atlantic water somehow, or it goes to the Atlantic. So technically, I was like,
Hey, Scott. Yeah, it's.
God, Chris.
What is that?
Ooh,
Gulf of St. Lawrence. That's what it is.
ooh, that looks like a fun place. Super fun place.
It's a boardwalk somewhere.
Wait, we need some music like do 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 do.
Excuse me.
Oh, in what province the previous one was in New Brunswick. There you go. That's the province it was in Canada.
New Brunswick, yeah.
New Brunswick.
Me and a lot of people are picking on Scott on Wednesday. We started. Hashtag Scott's fault. But Carnival Cruise Addicts. Yes, Galveston.
I was going to say, is that the boardwalk y'all were going to walk to in Galveston?
That's during the day.
Pleasure Pier, Galveston, Texas.
Yeah.
I would have liked to, but it was like $30 just to get on the boardwalk. Or no, was it 12? 12 was just to walk on the
Yeah,
boardwalk.
12.15 was insane.
At
No.
12.15. And then if you wanted to do rides, it was like $30-something or something.
We'll give you free parking, but please pay
Yeah.
admission.
No,
Because
I
I wanted
wouldn't
my
pay.
caricature drawn, but I was like, I'm not paying that much.
So if you've seen any of my pictures or videos, that yes, Pleasure Pier.
Pleasure.
Never been
Well-
to Texas. I hadn't been to Texas till last October.
Yeah,
I got nighttime pictures because we went walking down on the beach there.
that's nice. Woo! That rings a bell.
Ooh.
Colors of that big building in the center.
Yeah.
Amsterdam.
Is there a
Maybe.
brothel in Pleasure Pier?
No, it's
We were a little over to the right farther.
I don't see you waving. No, I'm sorry.
Is that Cuba?
Nope.
Not Cuba. Is it in the UK?
Nope.
I said Dominican Republic.
Nope.
Texas.
Chris, you're close in the alphabet there.
Is that? Oh, is that Cozumel?
Nope.
Let's see. Oh, is it? Mexico?
Nope.
I love my crossroads.
You're getting closer. Right, Walker's addicts. You're in the right group of islands.
Aruba, Jamaica.
Bingo.
Oh,
Aruba, Jamaica.
Scott, you got to put a few dots in between the words so nobody stops the word. I'm just saying.
I'm okay with that.
That's why I said those little huts was making me think. I was like,
That was that mall there.
yeah,
And then we had walked down here
yeah.
farther to Lucy's. Those is where all these little
Yeah.
shopping.
That's why I said the little shops were like,
And Lucy's was just down farther to the right where we went for lunch.
and where you were saying where your arrow is right now, that's where I won a free $100 or whatever.
And there was little shops down in the mall there where they had the where we got laid. And we got the sun, the things that turn color in the sun.
Yeah, the glow UV.
You see
UV
Chris watching us on the
reactive
roof.
thing.
All right.
Sharon and Gary told me that they won money there, and I was like, should have gone to the casino, but I didn't. Oh, ooh.
So I've picked places from all over. So yes, it's not match game, Yenny.
I know where that's at. If I'm wrong, it's the other one. I want to say Grand Canyon, but if that's not it, it's another place.
Well, Chris is saying Grand Canyon. Liz is saying Grand Canyon. Danny's saying Grand Canyon.
That's what I was gonna say. Colorado.
Now, we have a place similar to that in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the Little Grand Canyon, Providence Canyon. Yep,
The little
Grand Canyon.
Yes, I know it goes to several states, but when I Googled it, that's the one that gave me first. Yeah, see,
Ours is small compared to that. I know what that is, but I can't think of where it's at right now.
I knew what it was called. I didn't know where it was. I had to Google that.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore.
I guess I couldn't tell you what state it's in, but I know that's what it was called.
North Dakota. My neighbor just went there because I got family there.
North Dakota is east to you, right?
I don't know.
Roxy?
North
I'm-
Dakota is right below Manitoba. And
Oh,
part of
that way.
Saskatchewan.
South. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's North
However-
and South Carolina's over there. That's Dakota. Gotcha.
When I Googled it, it says South Dakota, which is right below North Dakota. I've been through North Dakota, not South Dakota. But anyhow,
Oh,
staying in the same country. Just somewhere a little colder.
Is it somewhere in the U.S.?
It is in the U.S.
oh,
Mountain somewhere.
I like what Georgianne said. I never thought of that. Le rayon anglais.
Yeah, it's probably a little bigger than the Grand Tetons.
What's the name of the place? I just had it in my head.
It's got to be Florida, yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's what the bumper of Chris's car looks like.
No, I think it's a wee bit colder than Florida.
Liz, good one. The Grand Tetons.
Well, it is French for big.
That's what I'm saying. Les Grands Tetons.
Big
Is it
dogs.
is it Lake Tahoe?
Oh,
They have a big winter snow place up there in the mountain.
No, I think this is a lot colder than that.
okay. Let me see my third option.
It'd be Utah.
No, that was my first guess.
Oh, Colorado.
No, that's not even my guess.
Colder than Colorado.
I wrote Scott's house. I like what Danny said.
Alaska.
Alaska. I want to say it's Anchorage.
You got the right state. Anybody know what that mountain is or that area is?
I don't know what it's called, but it looks like pictures I've seen of that. So, cheers. I'm having chocolate with you. Anybody know?
Mount Rainier.
Nope.
Do you know? That's what Liz said.
Do you know what? Okay. You get
Jeneau. It's in half English, half French.
Do you know that's on the coast? I think this might be further inland.
I said it was the Rockies, but it's in Alaska. I don't know.
I think is there a vehicle with the same name?
Oh, Avalanche.
I think there's a. Anyways, we'll move on.
Equinox.
We'll move on.
The Denali.
Denali
Ah,
or Mount McKinley, and this is Alaska.
nobody said Mount McKinley.
Might not be as high as the mountains, but that's not my.
Liz was on a roll.
Yeah, you're not allowed to guess on this one, B.
It's okay. I want them to state one of the natural wonders of the world, what it's called. Oh, you said it? I was trying to go back and I was like,
Did I lose everybody?
everybody's sleeping on it. Scott understood. The Rockies, because of the Coors Light earlier. He understood. Hey, Gary. Belt loop is Gary, right? Belt loop is Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Roxanne, you're back. What happened?
Uh-oh.
Seattle. Try again.
I hit the wrong button. I know where that's at.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there, I think. I may be wrong, but it's in Canada.
I was going to say, Michael, and you said, name the body of water.
Is that the no?
Name the now second highest structure in the world.
Chris, GTA, that's a really good game.
Grand Theft
The
Auto?
original one.
Montreal, Canada. If it's not Montreal, Canada, then it's the that's not the Empire State Building. That's one of the,
Montreal has La Ronde, which is
Right.
a theme park. A huge theme park where the 1969, 1968 Olympics were held.
let's see. Kind of looks like the one I saw last week when they were going up in the Tokyo Tower.
Go, Danny! Go, Danny!
It's a tower.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like, is that the Hudson Bay where the plane crash came in that time?
Hudson River? No. That's one of the Great Lakes.
When you stand where that thing is, that needle, and you look across, it looks like an ocean.
Oh, that's a Space Needle.
We don't have a Space Needle.
Oh, it's in Canada somewhere, huh?
It's my neighbor.
Nova Scotia.
I only wish Nova Scotia was my neighbor. I'd have the ocean pretty close. Nova Scotia is as close as Maine is to Michigan. Danny had it right.
What did Danny say?
I said my neighbor. She wrote, Toronto, Canada!
It is Toronto. Everybody knows the name of the tower.
Have no clue.
I'll give you a hint. It's located in what country?
Canada? Canada Tower.
Getting close. 2 letters. You got the first one.
It's named for a railroad. Canadian National.
Canadian
CN,
National
a
Tower.
CN Tower.
There we go. The
Sure.
Canadian National Tower of Canada. And
My chat got stuck. It was not going on my phone.
people, you know that dome right beside it? That has changed names so many times. I don't know what it's called now.
When I slept over there with the Beavers, it was called the Sky Dome.
Sky Dome, Rogers Center.
I think it's the Rogers Center now.
No, it's something
No.
else now. Is it this? Not Scotia. Is it Scotiabank Arena now or Scotia?
It's whoever has some money to buy it now name.
And it has a retractable roof. But I've never been there when it was open. I don't think. Well, I think it was closed when we went to the ball game there with the Cubs.
Oh, Rogers Center. Is that what it is now? I don't know. They've changed it a few times.
The Beaver Tower.
The Bieber Needle. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't get the other bridge like this put in. That was going to put in.
Wait. Can I just? Okay, I'll see it after the show.
That looks like a railroad train track bridge.
The CN Tower is the second largest structure in the world, or second tallest structure. It was the tallest for a long time until
Dubai.
whatever they built in Dubai.
Yeah. They had to
Like a bridge in the middle of nowhere.
I'm like, wait.
That looks like the bridge that, if you watch Little People Big World, his property backs up to the railroad, and there are grain towers kind of looking like that because it's farmland, but the railroad's there.
It's not a train bridge. It's a
Car?
Yes. I was going to put the bridge in San Francisco when I had it, but I had to redo my thing and I forgot to put it in. It's a suspension bridge.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but as I know the background is wrong. So
Well, where were the V Mountains?
That looks like Colorado.
I like Gary's answer. Taiwan.
Or Mr. Machu Picchu, however you say it.
I want to go to Korea. I watched a cooking show about Koreans, and now I'm like, sign me up, ship me out.
I'll say this much. I have seen this bridge in person.
Oh, is it in Canada?
And I have not been to Taiwan or San Francisco or Egypt.
Oh. Oh, wow. What's it? I can't Google. I think I know what it's called, but I'm like,
If you've
No,
been
what-
there, you said it was out. You went out west. Where out west? I don't remember where you said you went.
What's the name of the one in San Francisco?
I
San
don't know.
Francisco Bay.
No, the name of the bridge.
I don't know. I'm trying to San Francisco.
Narnia. Bridge over Golden Gate.
Golden Gate.
Yes, Dandy. So this one has a similar name, but it's not golden.
My favorite color?
No.
It ain't Green Gate.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay, I'll tell you the name of the bridge. It's Lionsgate Bridge. Now you got to figure out where it is.
Lions. I've heard of Lions Gate.
I've heard of that.
It's down the street from me, but we don't have that bridge there. It's a Lions Gate is a movie theater. I mean, a movie studio.
This is Lionsgate Bridge. Now
It's
you gotta
somewhere in BC, but I don't know what city. Where?
Lions.
It is BC.
Wait. You went to Vancouver?
Ding, 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 ding.
The Lions Gate Bridge.
Lionsgate Bridge, Vancouver, BC.
I was thinking of all
Lions
the
Gate
places Chrome went on the bridge and on the ferry, and I'm like,
No, Lionsgate Bridge is not far from. What was the Prospector's Point? Yeah, so I got a picture of me on Prospect Point. Prospect Point. I have a picture of me, and then there's a picture of my two kids there in one of the intros or outros I had, and then it's right near Stanley Park. The next one. I ain't giving any clues on this one.
oh god, there's no clues, people. This is the
That-
hardest one ever. I know which one is that.
That looks like the maiden voyage on the Niagara Falls.
The Maiden Voyage.
If it's not that one, it's the one that's in South Africa.
All I could say is every time I look at that water is the closest to the ocean I see. I'm like, it's the closest ocean I can see. It's colorful.
Gary says he's been there. Georgianne says Niagara Falls. But Gary says Niagara Falls. Cruise Addict says Niagara Falls. Georgianne says Niagara Falls. Danny says Niagara Falls. It is, in fact.
Niagara Falls, Canada.
And that's not Maid of the Mist. That was a Canadian one, and I can never remember the name of that one.
It's called something
It
else.
used to be Maid of the Mist, and
And then they changed it.
then there was a contract change or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Somewhere I want to go.
Chicago.
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
That or there's two places I was thinking that I'm like, I don't know if the other one is an option either. I have a question. Was Elvis ever there?
I have no idea.
Elvis has been everywhere, I know.
That's not Vegas.
Because of the high rises, I was thinking, Viva Las Vegas.
No, that's not. I don't think that's Vegas.
Where else is there high rises?
It's everywhere. Oh. Is that where the Statue of Liberty is?
Not far from.
Ah,
I can't highlight, but I see Carnival Cruise Addicts,
it's Boston, Massachusetts.
It's
Georgia.
New York. New York.
New York. Ow.
And you got it right there with 9/11. Liz,
Oh, that's the memorial. That's what it looks like.
Ground Zero.
Oh, that gives me shivers now. Ugh. I can't watch those things. It makes me cry.
There's one. This is the base of one, and then there was the base of the other tower where they built the fountain.
Oh, I was seeing it as a flat thing with water. I didn't know it was going down. Oh, that's an optical illusion. Oh,
Don't mess with this New Yorker. I've been to New York for 2 hours. That was the extent of landing at LaGuardia and not seeing sweet at all because of overcast and rainy skies. Oop.
That's where I thought it was. I know where that's at. Somewhere I want to go one day.
Does anybody know the name of the structure?
Nope, but I know where it's at.
hey, Mike, the autocorrect corrected my typo and put something completely off. I did not say rifle. Let's just get it right. I said La Tour Eiffel.
Well, I had one picture, one angle of this, but I couldn't use the picture because it wasn't a JPEG. Where the Eiffel Tower is off to the right.
Yeah, that's in Paris.
I support Gary's answer.
Yes, Gary and Liz as the Arc de Triomphe. I think it's
L'Arche de Triomphe.
I didn't know the name of it, but I knew it was in Paris because I'd seen it.
well, it would have been too obvious if I put the Eiffel Tower there.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to use with the one with the tower in the background, but I couldn't use that one.
And then you didn't have the big bus, you had the big boo.
Over the, yeah,
The big
okay.
boo.
I know somebody that went there this year.
That's a
The
big art.
US.
Yes, it's in the U.S.
Is it here?
St. Louis, Missouri. The big art.
Oh, I thought it was in the other thing. Oh, sorry. Isn't that where they all cross? All 4 states cross? Oh
You
no,
can-
that's the other thing. It's the bridge.
You can go up. You can go up in that arch.
What?
Somebody we knew did.
You can go in it? Ugh.
Yeah, they got an elevator.
Yeah, now it's coming back to me, the story. Oh, like, no, I couldn't do that. I've never been on top of the CN Tower neither.
I
They
have.
brought me to the
Well,
basement, and I was so purple and green. And they're like, "No, this girl's gonna be sick, man. We can't put her back on the elevator."
I haven't been to the tippity top, but I've been on the what the observation thing is. I didn't go up any higher to the restaurant, or my former neighbors did the walk around the outside. It's like, yeah, no.
No.
Where was I?
Ooh, Danny's passing French fries.
Hey, Cruise Life
Oh,
TV.
I got the ketchup, Danny. Pass me some.
Oh, that's what I should do tomorrow.
Bridge fries.
I should go get bridge fries.
I'll go get Manitoulin fries if you go get bridge fries.
Yes, Troy and Sandy went up this on
Yeah.
their way to Galveston.
Camp maintenance guy. Google. YouTube camp maintenance guy.
Gateway Arch, St. Louis,
Hey, Cruise
Missouri.
Life.
Hello, Gary. No, Greg. Sorry, Greg. Too many G's in my head.
Gary and Greg, they're both there.
We have a double G.
Good.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see, what's the next one? Ooh.
The only thing I could think of, just because of
Oh.
the color, is this. This is all I'm thinking.
Is that Germany?
It's not Germany, but it has something to do with them.
That's all I could think of.
It's out. It's the train tracks to the prison. I can't pronounce it. Auschwitz.
Oh, yeah, that's the word. Gary had it right. That's the word. I can't even pronounce it, but
Auschwitz.
it's in Poland.
Yep.
All I could think is Schindler's List. That's what I was looking at. I was like,
When my cousin and his family
What's it now?
took a posting in Poland, the whole family went and toured Auschwitz. And the pictures, my gosh. It would make you think real bad about what's going on then, and
not sponsored, but should be.
the things they did to people.
Yeah.
You know, a crazy Polak. Yeah, me too.
Scott, you're killing me.
Is that
Darkness in the house.
Is that Key West, Florida?
No, it's further north.
North?
I'm going to say it again. Will I get it right? I'll stick with the same answer until it's right. How about that? Gotta kill myself. Is that Washington?
Yeah, I do. There is one in Jacksonville, Florida, that's similar to that.
That is actually two bridges.
Mm-hmm. That's why I kept my answer.
What is a cantilever bridge? And I forget what they call it.
But then I'm thinking, is it Michael Ann's neighboring bridge? I can't quite see the color, so I'm like,
She said it's north.
It's north of Florida, definitely.
Is it in the U.S.?
Well, half of it is.
here you go. That's my guess. Danny, copy off of me. Go, Danny. Copy paste. Go, Danny.
Well, if half of it's in the U.S.,
Where's the other half?
Canada?
Oh, I know.
Yes. Bridge over troubled water.
That's the other half.
It's that little town y'all go when y'all want to go around when it takes too long, so y'all go that direction.
I love that. Greg is
God,
commenting.
the bridge
Simon and
to
Garfunkel.
the bridge to Narnia.
Yeah,
Well, close.
Greg, that's my husband's favorite couple duo. You'd think he'd be older than he is, but he's not.
Yeah, Port
Technically,
Huron.
I'll pour you on your road.
Wait,
for
Edward,
you.
but I think I'll go take a look at that tomorrow while I go for bridge fries.
That sounds like a plan. I
I'll
wish I
be
could go.
there.
I wish I could go to Narnia tomorrow. Wow.
A picture's a little bit blurry.
Well, it's blurry on my computer, but it looks fine on my TV. Not as blurry.
Well, one of the buildings looks blurry. Oh, because that's the I know what that's the space center. The launch thing over there that looks blurry.
Nope.
It's on the water.
It's on a river.
The Hudson River.
Nope.
Gary, how do you know? Is that where you're sending your blood donations?
On the river. Mississippi River.
Nope.
I'm with Gary.
It's on the same river as the last picture.
Oh, so then I was right. I thought it was Hamilton at one point. I was
The
like,
bridge is over your head, and that's the water down to the bridge. From the
Name all the rivers. It's the St. Clair River.
it's a long river. She said it was here.
Well, the picture I originally wanted to,
that would be the Chattahoochee in Georgia.
the picture I originally wanted to put up there was the back of a $10 bill, Canadian dollar bill.
Oh, wait. Let's see if I can pull up a $10 bill for you, Michael Ann.
Well, it's an older Canadian $10 bill has it on.
Yeah, but does the new one? What's
No.
the picture on the new one, though? That's what I was trying to think. I can't remember.
No.
Chattahoochee River goes into the Mississippi River.
Oh, I don't have a 10. I gave it away.
Yep. Well, Michigan's right across from that.
Mm-hmm. That's Michigan's neighbor.
Sarnia.
Not quite.
Well, it's just a hair south of Sarnia.
Check my answer up above. People just scroll up.
Oh,
It's
you
in-
wrote it up? You wrote the answer already?
It's in Canada. Chemical Valley. I wrote Corona.
Chemical Valley, just south of the city.
I wrote Corona. It's neighboring
This
city.
was what processes a lot of the oil and stuff and then sends it out to everybody. It's also all the cause of pollution for the longest time, but now they have changed things. So basically what gets released is just vape air, like water vapor stuff.
So you get free vaping over there.
But there is the odd leak and all that. Seriously, that's the real name. If you Google Chemical Valley,
Yeah.
you're likely to get Sarnia, Ontario.
And it's literally a. Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna cry.
the good-looking man was at that place, wasn't he?
Shake la coconuts, Roxy. Shake la coconuts is all I'm gonna say. Was the pool very chlorinated, or was it more salty?
I don't know, but that
I didn't go in the pool, so
yeah, it was chlorinated.
more than salty. Do you see the people you know? Do you see some people you know in there?
Maybe.
1, 2. I think there's 2 people we know in there.
Well, he's got his hat on, and he's barely see him, but and the other one's got long hair, so that
I didn't get in the pool, did I?
I thought you
No.
did.
I thought I know I got in the hot tub.
Oh,
I got in the hot tub.
pool, hot tub, same thing. Just different temperatures. It's still a bath.
Cheating
Mex-
having people you know.
It's Mexico. Not Como? No, I can't pronounce it.
I don't even know if I write it right.
It's too bad we don't have a cruising scene in.
It's Nachicoma. I'm looking at the picture, but I can't see that. It's kind of hidden where I've got it sitting. But I really can't see what it said. COCOM.
Michael, point where the people we might know in the sauna.
In here?
Right there.
Yeah.
Well, if I had taken this picture from, like, I didn't get over on this side of it. That side of it, V did.
I did. That was my side. So
If
that's
it was, then you would see Gary and Amy over here, and then we ate over there. Yes, Nachi Kokum in Cozumel, Mexico.
Cozumel.
Well, my thing says COCOM. Did they spell it wrong?
Kokum.
COCOM. That's what my picture says.
Liz, V doesn't like pools because it's like a big bath. I'm a cat. I don't like baths. I like rivers, oceans. It's like a splash.
Like I said, I took one from a cruise ship.
Oh, I know where that's at. About 15 minutes from the cruise ship is a casino.
Casino!
Liz has got it.
Well, doesn't she live in Florida?
That's Miami,
It's Miami.
but it's your Amy.
It's Miami.
Now, what ship was that taken from?
Oh,
The
come
only
on.
one you were on.
Yeah, we'll let the people say.
I didn't catch the life ring at the bottom there. Well, I've only been out of 2 ports, Miami and Galveston. So only one of 2 ships I've been on.
Carnival addicts know every cruise ship there is.
Ding, 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 ding.
Horizon. Yay.
Yeah. It's taken from the horizon.
It was beautiful.
That was on Sail Away.
But somewhere over there is a.
That one's blurry. Tried to get a better one, but
There's quite a few of those that kind of look like that. But I'm going to go. My favorite area.
excuse me.
That's going to be my guess. My favorite area.
I guess my mother had the same name.
My favorite area. I cried when I read the memorial.
It's a lighthouse, but where is the lighthouse?
I'm going to give people some time to think.
Is
I have
it
an answer.
is it somewhere in Canada?
Yes.
Yep. I cried when I went there.
I'll even give another hint. It's on the East Coast.
Here, I'll give them this.
Yes, that's the correct province.
That's the correct province.
Nova Scotia.
And it's very PC.
Oh, almost my mom's initials. Well, she had another initial in the middle.
Well, if you count the
The
apostrophe.
crochet dude went there and showed you because they live in Nova Scotia now, but I don't remember where he was at. Helen.
You're missing something, Liz. Let me help you out.
Yes.
Cove.
Put it together, Liz. You get the right answer.
Peggy's Cove.
Peggy's Cove.
And my parents, when they went out, went to Peggy's Cove, which my mom's first name was Peggy.
That is where the natural disaster happened of the plane hitting the rocks.
Now, I've shown this picture before. And it is in Canada. I'll give you that much.
Is that a lake down there going in between the waters?
Nope. Good hints, B.
I finished
The
Liz's
Drake,
thing.
is the Drake Pass?
That's a hell of a good hint, V.
That's all I was like,
When I don't remember which one I did. No, but
Magic Dragon.
put it this way, it's
made
world
I-
famous.
and frolicked in
I
the
said it was
autumn
similar, smaller version,
colony.
smaller, greener version of like
Colorado.
the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
The smaller green version.
It's a green version, not a red version.
And lots of dinosaurs.
Very famous. If you know, you know. If you watch Jurassic Park, you should know. You should know. Liz, did you like me finishing your sentence?
She already passed on this one.
No, she said pass, and I said puff, puff, and I was like, okay. I thought she would have been like, no, thanks.
Of course you want back in here, Kelly. Oh, let me get up.
I'm dropping hints, and people are not putting it together.
It is in Alberta.
Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Michael, I check my second hint.
Hell no.
Hell nah.
Well, she said,
Is it Halifax?
nope, other side of the country.
It's in Alberta, not in Nova Scotia.
I'm not taking you out. I'm doing the
It's near Montana,
Other,
but the Canadian version area.
it's north of Montana.
That's what I'm saying. Put my words together, Liz and
I
Danny.
cannot take you out right now. I am busy.
Hell no.
Go lay down.
Drum. Oh, it's Drumhelia.
There we go. She said it. Drum hell yeah. I tried to give you guys hints.
Let's see. Here we go.
I didn't want to say holler because then it would have been easier, but number one on my bucket list.
And I've been there more than once.
Yeah, I'm jealous of Michael Land because that's my number one bucket list.
Well, I don't know how many times I went as a child.
Since I was 16, since I saw the first picture of somebody who went there, I was like,
When my mom and I drove out there in, is it 93? Yeah, we did a little road trip off site. Went there, and then I took the boys there. I took the boys there 20 years later, 93 and 2013.
what's the abbreviation for Alaska, Michael Land? Do you know? Or Roxy?
Alaska is AK.
AK. So what is Arkansas? AR?
I think so.
I always get them mixed
No,
up.
there. Yeah, Arkansas is AR because Arizona's AZ
Yeah, okay, that's
or AZ.
okay. Canadians are still learning. Sorry.
Well, it's hard, like 50 states, and we only have 10
Steve-
provinces and 3 territories. There's a big difference in letters to.
That's a lake.
I would like to call a friend and listen to the Steve Miller Band.
That is correct. It is a lake.
It is a
It's in
lake.
the Alps.
I gave you the province it's in.
It's not in the Alps. It's in the Rockies.
It's in the Rockies.
It's not in Switzerland. I didn't drive to Switzerland.
No, Kenny.
But you
No,
could have
you-
flew over Switzerland. We don't know. Put it this way. It's a very expensive place to stop.
Well, the chateau is.
The chateau. That's why. You know?
Doesn't cost you anything to pull in the parking lot and
No.
go take pictures.
I said that's why I don't understand. Why don't they just charge $5 to the parking lot per car? They'd be millionaires. It's not like they're not already, but
I love the color of the water. That's glacier fed. Like, that blue is incredible. Yes, behind you is, or behind me.
I gave them the abbreviation. Let's see.
Behind me, where I took the picture would be Chateau.
Mm-hmm.
Chateau Lake. Mm-hmm.
Oh, she gave you the first word. La 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 la.
What is the lake? Roxy gets the lake.
It is the bluest I've ever seen water. Like, even when we're at the ocean, I said, I've seen pictures of this place. It's still like the bluest I've seen.
It's a different shade of blue that you get off the glacier fed lakes.
Okay.
In Alberta.
I have no idea.
Thelma wasn't there, but
Okay, they have to just put it together. They just have to put it together.
Lake Louise. Louise was my neighbor.
Lake Louise, Alberta. Good job, peeps. Good job. Lake Louise.
oh, going south again.
Are those icebergs?
Nope.
Aren't they salt castles?
It is salt.
Oh, that's the place you were going to go on your cruise and go get salt, and you didn't go get it area. But I don't know where it was at.
Yeah, it was on that island that I was going to stop and get salt afterwards, and I didn't get it. That was the day after we went to Aruba. So we went to Aruba, and then
Look what I wrote in chat. Oh, guess, Roxy. You guys are going to have to learn eventually French with us. Eventually, you're going to learn it.
ding, 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 ding.
Lake Louise.
I couldn't remember where you said it was.
I don't know.
Got it.
It's
Bon Air.
That's why I said Bon Guess. Bon Air. But I don't know why they call it
You were
flats.
on a
because
golf
mountains-
cart, and after you got out the golf cart, you were going to go, but you just followed everybody back to the ship and said, "Oops."
Yeah, I forgot there was and I had the thing from the shopping guy too in my bag, and totally forgot.
It happens.
So if I get back to Bon Air, I am going to go get salt.
I'm with you there. We'll go see the flamingos.
and down give me the pointer back, you stupid thing. Down here, the salt flats. I've seen other pictures of them, and they were really, really pink because of the microorganisms in them. This one's only a little bit pink this time. Let's see.
It depends the season, right?
Oh, nip salts.
Municipal.
Get there.
Wrinkle eye. That's on a cruise ship somewhere because I see the floaty rings.
It's not on the cruise ship.
It's a straw market.
Sort of. Come on, Roxy. We went there.
I wasn't there, Roxy, remember?
That's the only one we went shopping at was Cozumel. unless that's Progresso.
Bing, 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 bing. She won a prize.
Yeah, I didn't take that picture though.
But you
I
didn't
didn't-
see the blue building?
I don't remember.
Did you take pictures of the naval thing across the road with the white building with the tower?
Maybe, yeah. And the lady at that place took a picture with me in it, I think.
That's so beautiful.
And this is going to be the bluest water I've seen.
Yeah.
Is that where the water was so we had to jump that far down to get to the water?
No, the beaches here are much better kept.
Cuba.
It looks like my friend's pictures too, yeah. My friend is leaving in a week on her first cruise. And I'm not on it. I'm so sad. She's like, for 3 years you told us to come on a cruise and now we're going without you. I was like, ah.
Calgon. Oh,
I know. I got offered one for 2 weeks from now. My 16-day cruise is back.
They're going on the Royal. Because her
Good.
daughter wanted the Royal.
I know I've seen a few places traveling around on cruises, but this is still the prettiest beach I've been on.
Yes, I agree. Cuba has beautiful beaches. I've seen so many pictures.
And that sand is just like, it's so soft as like flour. It's that fine.
So,
Is there any more? No, I guess I am.
is it more color of flour or is it more color of processed garbanzo beans? It's more white or is it more beige?
Well, if you don't take out the whatever in the flour, that's the color of the wheat.
Yeah, unbleached.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was a little tired.
But
I'd like to say sorry.
that was where I went in 2019. That's my boss at the time sent me and my coworker there.
Nice. I went to the Bay of Fundy in 2018.
I haven't been to the Bay of Fundy.
So nice. Steve and I want to go back.
I want to do the East Coast because I want to go to Nova Scotia and meet my brother in person for the first time. I want to go to Newfoundland, and then I will have been to all 10 provinces.
That was Cuba.
Yeah, the last one was Cuba.
It was Cuba.
Good night, ladies. Good night, Liz.
Good night, Liz. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
Thanks for coming in.
Go to sleep. Don't dream of the ocean because you're going to have to pee. But go to sleep anyways.
That would be, if you were listening to the waves all night, that would... Oh, I'm going to adjust myself.
Isn't it Thirsty Thursday right now?
At 9 o'clock.
At 9, okay. I was like,
Danny had already dropped the link earlier, but I forgot to pin it.
yeah, sorry. That's what I was wondering. Sorry.
I don't know if I can go back that far in here or not. Unless Danny wants to drop it again, and then I will pin it.
Michael Ann, I thought you were going to put up the picture where you finally got your ducks in a row.
I should have.
Where is this? Because my ducks are finally in a row.
Thank you, Danny.
Danny is the bestest of the bestest.
Let's try to find places. I was like, okay, places we've been
Mm-hmm.
on the cruises, places others may have been on the cruises,
Yeah.
and then some other random places around. Thanks, Danny. That's awesome. Good. Well, so does I think I haven't gone many places, but I've got quite a few. I got 8 out of 10 provinces. I probably won't get the territories unless something spectacular comes up.
Nice.
I've been to, I think it was 11 or 12 states.
Nice. My Glenn is just racking them up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries outside of Canada, US.
Wow.
And I haven't been across either ocean.
Yeah.
Been across the Gulf, the Caribbean Sea, I believe it's called. The closest I got to an ocean is Miami, I guess.
It's okay. Too many places to see.
Well, it's a world of places to see. Funny thing was, I sat down yesterday and looked at I was thinking, I was like, I haven't got any thumbnails up for my live streams. I look at my little notebook. I haven't got any idea what I'm doing tomorrow night. So that's why I thought, well, pull up pictures. Where is it? Make people guess. Rather than doing a trivia or something, I decided, well,
Yeah.
guess
And
where it
measure.
is. Something like give clues if I need to.
But Drumheller, I've always wanted to go there because I've seen pictures and I was like,
Well, it was like we had family, or my mom's uncle, I think, lived in Drumheller, but he's passed. But so I've never been there. And when I drove out with the boys and taking this whatever road into that, and it came over like a little hill, and that was the view. That picture there was the view.
nice.
I think my oldest took that picture. And there was to look and going, oh my gosh! And then all the other things we've seen in those areas, like. And then we went to the Royal Tyrrell Museum, which my oldest, as a young child, loved dinosaurs. And my youngest was always stealing his dinosaur statue. So going into the Royal Tyrrell Museum and seeing all these like dinosaur fossils and full dinosaurs they've built out of all the bones and stuff they found was so cool. The different sizes and shapes, and it just. And then it was a place we could go up, climb up a pathway, and there was like a lookout thing, and it was another view with the museum there, and then all of the same kind of similar view of when we came over that hill. Is like, and that's what kind of reminded me a lot of the Grand Canyon. It was a smaller, greener version of.
Nice.
But like I said, I was kind of naive for a while. I was like, oh yeah, I don't need to travel anywhere else. But there's so many things to Canada to see, and there is a lot of beauty in Canada to see. But then I seen a few other things, well, through YouTube videos, seeing people that have traveled around different places. I'm like, I would love to do Washington, Oregon coast, and then there's all these places on cruises that I'd like to go see.
So, Michael, when we were in Michigan, when we brought you to Frankenmuth, you saw a covered bridge.
Yep.
I said to Steve, in Ontario, there's a few covered bridges. There's like called a covered bridge trail. And you kind of like hit them all in this little. So that's all one of our things to do.
There's also the world's longest covered bridge in New Brunswick.
Mm-hmm.
My mom and my friend Nancy and I went there. I got a picture of it. I almost put the picture of the covered bridge from Frankenmuth in as well.
I like going to museums. I like looking at art. I'm just like, when we went to Sault Ste. Marie, I spent 3 hours in the museum, and it's the smallest museum ever. But it was an interactive art display, which is why I went there specifically. And she'd be like, please write a page in the continuation of this book. And she had all these little books. So people would just choose one. You would read the last page and continue the story. It was really cool. And she had her story going around the whole wall. Like it was like 10 by 10 by 10 by 10. And the story was low, was high, was you could touch the thing, open the page to read the rest of the sentence. It was really cool.
Another cool museum we went to when I went out to meet my mom in Campbell River. We went to this marine museum. It was a very small one, but the ship that used to be on the back of the $5 bill,
Oh, nice.
that boat was in there. There was a lot of marine stuff, marine life stuff, and then my mom moved while we were there. We dropped her at Comox Airport, and she flew out, and then we drove down it's a whole long story, but at Comox there was a really cool museum too, and they had, I forget what kind of marine dinosaur it was. It was a great big huge thing, and it was suspended up in this great big stairway. I got pictures of that too. If I can find them. I think they're probably on my other computer, which I'm gonna figure out someday to get the pictures off that hard drive.
Well, just like when we went to Huntsville for the On 23. On 23?
Yep.
I was like, I did a reel. This is all you get to see. But I was like, and it was the Group of Seven, and that's my favorite artist. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, I didn't go in there.
These are the original paintings. Like, I was just like, oh my God. I said, these things are older than I am. Like, I was like freaking out.
I wish I had the guts to go up the Dorset Tower.
No. Mentally, my brain was, I should have just given my camera to Aunt Gigi, but I never thought.
Yeah, really.
She's like, I went up. That was exhausting. I'm done. And I'm like, I can't even get up to the second floor. And I'm like,
you got up to the second floor. I got halfway up to the second floor and went, oh, hello.
well, that's the first time I got only halfway. So I was like, my goal was.
But then I went, what is it called? Peekaboo Point or whatever. And I got within 6 or 10 feet of the edge of that. This is a good enough picture of the view. I'm not getting any closer.
If you don't know how tall Dorset Tower is, you could see above the forest for miles, and miles and miles. Like,
yeah, it was a lookout thing for forest fires.
So when you, and the thing is the stairs are see-through. And if you're afraid of heights like I am, you're like.
And I was trying to look this way, but all of a sudden my eyes.
So I was trying to focus. But I was like, no, my brain is like, no, there's holes down. And then it's so steep. So when you go down, you're like, hold on, check the horizon. But then you're like so scared because your legs are like.
Yeah.
I was like, how did they do that in an emergency? I was like, no.
But yet I could take the elevator up and go up to the CN Tower.
See, that's why I couldn't do this.
I'm inside. I'm contained.
No, even if no.
I haven't gone up since I was probably in my 20s, though.
But I could say that I went to the Niagara Falls Tower.
What, the Skylon Tower?
Yeah, that's not very tall compared to the CN Tower.
Less than
that was tall enough for me. I was like,
yeah.
Oh. I was feeling the height, is all I'm going to say. I'm trying to put my lights in.
Yeah, I like sightseeing and looking at different things. I like museums too. I just don't like going to the same museum over and over again. That's what happened to the place here that my group of friends always wanted to go to, but now I see it's up for sale. Because the government that ran it passed away a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
We were hoping somebody would reopen it, but
we have one here, and there's always all these activities, but the parking sucks.
It's uptown too. But
I'd have to take the special train to go. It's
just funny because having my aunt's car is like, I would love to take off and go somewhere. No, I can't use her car like that. Plus, I'd have to pay for the gas if I did that.
But the gas right now is cheap. It's 20 cents off.
Well,
That's on
I
sale.
went by Petro Canada the other day. It was $1.12, $1.13. And then last night I went by and it was $1.27. I was like, excuse me.
I paid $1.27 and I thought it was a deal. On the radio, the guy goes, I'm at the reserve, the native reserve or whatever. And he goes, it's 118, people. Come on over. It's 118.
Somebody in our community Facebook group posted it. Down at our reserve was $1.09.
Oh!
I was like, oh, I should have taken our car down and topped it up.
So the guy called in 30 minutes later and goes, just wanted to tell you, some of your listeners are listening. I was like, oh my
Well, that's where I
God.
went when I topped it up last week, it was $1.39 at the reserve, and it was like $1.52 everywhere else. For a liter, folks, multiply that times 3.8, or
Yeah, and then you get a gallon.
then you get your gallon.
So 127 times 3.8. That's on sale for us. Well, I was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh.
Because our new prime minister axed the carbon tax.
It's not the prime minister. We just complain too much.
Yeah,
He
Well,
has no choice if he wants to get
but
elected.
then we're not going to get the carbon tax rebate that we were getting 4 times a year. So we get it this month. But after this month, we don't get it. It's like,
I'd rather pay cheaper gas because like that, when you buy your stuff that's been shipped like to the grocery store, less shipping costs brings everything else down. So I'm like,
well, in the time too, it's like a lot of our oil is sent through the U.S. from Canada through the U.S.
mhm.
here to be processed and then back and then sold. I'm like, why can't we get it right from here? Like you're processing it right here down the road. Why can't we get it cheap? It's like right here.
She's like, I could see it. It's there. Michelangelo made me drive through it. I was like, it's that close?
Yep.
What do you mean gas prices should be 50 cents here? Like, it's right there.
Oh well. We'll see how things go. I like using her car. I'm not abusing it, but I will get stuff for her. I've just gone to like Walmart or over to Northgate to the dollar store there and here or there to get groceries.
We lent our car during winter to a friend of ours because we don't need it. We just need one car during winter.
Well, and her granddaughter doesn't drive. And she said she wished Maddie? Yeah. Can't remember my.
She's like, let me think, too many names, processing.
Oh, it's Saba's like, wait a minute.
I was like,
Because I'm double related to her. It's like her granddaughter, but it's my niece.
wow, that's
My
confusing.
cousin's kid.
So it's your second or third cousin or whatever.
But my cousin and I were married to brothers, so we're sister-in-laws too.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
you really confuse people.
That gets more confusing.
So yeah, Maddie is my niece, but she doesn't have her driver's license. Neither does her brother. But the other girl that lives in the house does. And she was driving my aunt's car around. But
Mhm.
with the deal we worked out with my cousin and I to go do stuff for my aunt, I get to use the car for now.
Yeah, that makes sense. So then, after Easter, you can get all the sales now on chocolate.
Well, I was looking today because, my kids are grown up. So I really don't do the Easter thing so much.
Just do a dessert from them. That's it.
But I usually do get a package of the Lindt chocolate bunnies, like just 5 of them.
Yeah.
And I'd sit one in each plate for Easter dinner.
Oh, that's so cute.
I don't know. Buy myself Easter stuff because nobody buys me Easter treats. So there's that.
If you want Michael Ann's address,
No.
we'll send her a box of chocolates and treats. She likes pork rinds, chocolates.
I had a bag of pork rinds yesterday.
She
No,
likes beaver nuggets.
I gotta get back on the bandwagon for eating
See,
properly.
I want to travel more so I can go to these countries and get the chocolate because last night our president increased the price of the chocolate that I'm going to get from Australia, Germany, and all that. He increased it 25%
Okay, how much does it cost right now in the U.S.?
for Tim Tams.
Yeah.
Well, if I go to one store, they're $5.99. Is it?
Not that bad.
I go to another store. Right now on sale they're $3.49. At Target, usually $4.49. So that's the cheapest I can find it. Online, they start anywhere from $6 to $12 for one package.
It was the last time I bought Tim Tams, they were $3 something. I haven't looked at the price of them since.
But
Good night,
Good night,
Truth
good
Light
night.
Feeding. Thanks for
Good night,
coming in.
Brian.
yeah, if all these companies do not raise their prices, go get it now because when they get their new shipment in, it's going to cost you 25% more because they had to pay more.
See you tomorrow night on Match Game.
Yeah, Tim Tams. That's probably close to the same
Okay.
price that we're paying Canadian. 5 something.
Anyways, folks, I'm gonna wrap it up. We'll be back next week with Girls Chat. I think there's something about gossip.
Oh, do I got gossip for you?
Is it good gossip or bad gossip? Or
You'll have to tune in next week and see. But right
is it an
now,
April Fool's joke? You know, I've got a boyfriend. April Fool.
April Fools.
April Fools was hard on us.
Night.
Good night, beautiful people.
Come on.
Good night.